The emergency session of the Galactic Council convened with unprecedented urgency. Every species representative appeared via hologram, their forms shimmering with barely contained panic. The Devourers have returned to Sector 7, Chairman Vex announced, his tentacles writhing in distress. 3 mining colonies evacuated. No casualties yet, but it's only a matter of time. The human ambassador, Maria Gutierrez, raised her hand. I'm sorry, the Devourers? I don't have that in my briefing materials. Every alien in the chamber turned to stare at her. You don't know about the Devourers? The Altarian delegate whispered. The ancient terror? The darkness between stars? The hunger that cannot be sated? Nope, Maria said cheerfully. First I'm hearing of it. What are they? The chamber erupted in overlapping voices, each species trying to explain the horror. They consume everything. Darkness incarnate. They multiply endlessly. No weapon can stop them. They've haunted the galaxy for millennia. Maria held up her hand. Okay, but what do they actually look like? Silence. You've never seen them? She asked slowly. No one sees the Devourers and lives, Chairman Vex declared. They operate in perfect darkness. They consume all energy sources. Entire fleets have vanished. We detect only their aftermath. Stripped colonies, darkness, and the terrible rustling. The rustling, like a billion wings of death. The Krex warrior shuddered. We've tried everything. Nuclear weapons, antimatter bombs, even singularity generators. Nothing works. They adapt to everything. Maria pulled out her tablet. Send me the coordinates of their last sighting. Are you insane? Vex's color changed to alarmed purple. Earth's fleet will be consumed like all the others. Just trust me on this one, Maria said, and maybe have some medical teams on standby for embarrassment-related injuries. 3 days later, the human expedition ship Carl Sagan dropped out of hyperspace near the abandoned mining colony. The Galactic Council watched through long-range sensors, preparing to witness humanity's doom. Picking up the rustling sound, the human pilot reported. Wait, Johnson, does that sound familiar to you? Yeah, actually. Reminds me of camping with my kids last summer. The council held their breath as the humans did something unthinkable. They turned on their floodlights. The darkness moved. Billions of shapes swarmed toward the light and Mothras! The entire human crew shouted in unison. Maria's communication cut through to the council. Guys? Your ancient galactic terror? They're moths. Just really big moths. Impossible, Chairman Vex screeched. No, seriously. Gigantic space moths. They're attracted to energy sources because they feed on electromagnetic radiation. They're not malevolent, they're just bugs looking for a light source. On screen, the humans watched billions of 10-foot moths swirling around their ship's lights, their bioluminescent wings creating quite spectacular patterns. They're actually kind of pretty, someone commented. Look at those wing patterns. The Devourers are insects? The Altarian delegate said faintly. Explains why weapons don't work, Maria said. You can't nuke a moth swarm, and they probably seem to multiply endlessly because, well, that's what insects do. As for the stripped colonies, they're attracted to your power sources. They probably drained your reactors trying to feed. But the darkness, the terror, they generate an EMP field when they swarm, knocks out lights. Of course it seems dark and terrifying when billions of giant moths suddenly shut down your power grid. The human crew was now outside in EVA suits, gently redirecting moths away from critical systems using handheld lights. One crew member was feeding them directly from a portable fusion battery. Johnson's making friends, the pilot reported. Says the big one likes belly rubs. Belly rubs? The entire council screamed. Well, thorax rubs, Maria corrected. Look, we deal with this kind of thing on Earth. Moth problems are solved with proper light management, not weapons. We can set up decoy stations to redirect them from inhabited areas. Maybe establish feeding stations. Hell, they produce a silk that's probably worth a fortune. You want to farm the devourers? Chairman Vex sounded close to fainting. Why not? They're kind of cute once you get past the size. And Rodriguez is right. Those wing patterns are gorgeous. Earth's textile industry is going to flip. The council watched in stunned silence as humans played with humanity's greatest terror, creating light patterns that made the moths dance in spirals, occasionally pausing to let them land on outstretched arms. 1,000 years, the Krex warrior said numbly. We've feared them for 1,000 years. To be fair, Maria said diplomatically, 10-foot moths in the dark would be pretty scary if you didn't know what they were. No judgment. Peterson's named his moth Gregory, the pilot added helpfully. And that's how humanity ended a galactic terror, by recognizing it as just another misunderstood creature that needed proper pest management.